Hey everybody, Mark Comfort here. All of you going to Singapore with me and with us before this is the pre-cruise cruise to our Hong Kong to Tokyo cruise that we're doing on Oceania's Riviera in early April. April 5th is when the cruise actually starts. But I have decided that going over there, I want to see as much as I can. So we're doing the Oceania pre-package of 3 nights, 4 days in Singapore before we leave. So that's actually going to be April 2nd through the 5th. And why I'm putting this out now is because air is available now. I just booked my air today on United. You will be getting you'll be getting an email from Lynette and Nicole talking about everything that's going to be going on. And this will give you a chance to go um, get your own air if you have points or miles. Lynette will give you in the email, will give you my schedule. If you want to go with me, I'd love to have you go on my schedule. I looked for the best schedule with the most realistic and reasonable time schedules with one stop. The fewer stops, the better, right? So anyway, listen, this 4 day pre-package in Singapore, you all know about Singapore, one of the most fascinating cities in the world, and a city that has just grown up into one of the biggest financial financially successful cities anywhere. And the skyline is what they keep talking about. So I'm going to go over everything, and almost all the tours and things that we want to see will be included in this in the tour package that we'll do, and maybe most importantly, including the transfers from the airport. You know, when you fly that far, we're going to be mentally shot. So we want to find somebody with our name on a sign and take us to the hotel. And we're staying at the 5-star Mandarin Oriental. And by the way, they did put an asterisk on that. They said or similar, equal. And I said when I talked to them, equal or better if you change us. But right now we're staying at the Mandarin Oriental. This is the view from the pool up top in front of the hotel, looking at the skyline. And that's Marina Bay that I found out that you're looking out at. We will have rooms facing the Marina Bay, which apparently is the best view in the hotels as far as what you really want to be able to see. Okay, and then a good shot of the rooms. And anybody that knows the Mandarin Orientals knows they're fabulous, fabulous hotels. So listen, here's what we're going to do. The first day we get there, or actually in the morning, my flight arrives somewhat early in the morning. We will be met at the airport in Singapore with transfers to the hotel. Now, it'll be too early to check in, at least if you're going on like the United flight I'm going on that gets in pretty early in the morning. I think 8 o'clock, 8:30, something like that, a little earlier maybe. And we'll be taken to the hotel. We'll put our luggage up. I'll arrange something to do to get us to walk around the area, to see the area, and figure out a time for lunch, and then we can check in at 3 o'clock. But like it says, it's got Marina Bay view with breakfast included, so that's a good thing. Uh, Day two. Now here we're going to hit the ground running for the most part in the morning. They've given us a little bit of free time in the afternoon, which is probably good. This Waterloo Street and the landmarks there, and holy cow, there's all of these fabulous things. I've got all this information, and it's like 4 or 5 pages of descriptions of everything we're going to do. So there's a lot of things to be doing. We will get a great feel this first day of the temples. The oldest Jewish synagogue that is in that area we'll be going to. And then Sri Krishna. I wonder if that's part of the Hare Krishna's temples that we'll be going to, but a lot of the history and just to get a feel of this whole area. Now, the coolest thing will be, I think anyway, is we'll be going to the museum that day. And believe it or not, that museum was founded in 1887. And apparently it gives a lot of the history and a lot of the architecture and everything that has made Singapore an old tropical city in Asia to a booming, vibrant city as we now know it, and it now is. Okay, we'll be doing that river cruise, but let me see if this is the day. We've got a buffet lunch at the skyline from the top of the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. If I remember right, this is going to be, I guess, the Marina Bay Sands restaurant that looks over the skyline of the city, and the Marina Bay is just beautiful. Then after that, we'll be doing the river cruise. It's a 30-minute river cruise. And this river cruise used to be the way they transported all the goods and services and things, not services, but goods in Singapore in the old days. Then we go to Arab Street and the Sultan Mosque. We'll see a little bit of the Asian and the Muslim influence in that area. And then that evening is at leisure. And I like that because there are a million fabulous places to eat in Singapore. And so that night will be free, because wait till you hear what we have to do for dinner on day 3. Day 3, let's just move to that right now. The guided tour. We'll go to the Gardens by the Bay, and everything I'm reading about this is that this will give us maybe the best feel. This Gardens by the Bay, along with the Cloud Forest and Flower Dome, that's all together, will give us the feel of the tropical and a little bit of the uniqueness of what makes Singapore special. And again, I'm just telling you what I'm reading because I haven't been there either. And I love that fact that we'll get to learn about everything from the history of Singapore to the culture and what makes it special and unique. I got to tell you, I'm really excited about this personally. Okay, and then what we'll do is there's this area called the conservatories, which we'll go to, and you're going to love that. And that's a little more plants and tropical life, floral, things like that we'll get to see. So we're getting to see a lot of different things. Okay, there's a thing called the Skyway too, which I don't know what that is. We'll find out more about that. But it's an area to see all of this Gardens by the Bay from above it. And I'm told it is, there's a fee to do it, but I'm told it's well worth it. Okay, now we will go to the oldest hotel in Singapore, the Raffles Hotel. This is like in Morocco, you know, Humphrey Bogart. We'll get there, and this is where the Singapore sling was invented, which I think is kind of fun. Okay, then we'll have a free afternoon on day 3. That's probably good. So if we're still tired or whatever, there's napping. If there's other things that you want to see, that's a good time to do that. But that night might be the highlight of our stay there. This dinner at the Tower Club there at the Atlantic Restaurant is supposed to be just a world-class experience. It's kind of where the who's who goes to eat, like 1587 here in Kansas City or some of these other fabulous places. But it's on 3 floors between the 62nd and the 64th floor of this old hotel. I'm just excited about that. Okay, so we'll go to dinner that night. It's at the Signature Atlantic Restaurant. I'll find out how we're supposed to dress for that at a later time, but I guess it is a 5-star. Doesn't say Michelin, but it sounds like it's the place to go have dinner with a view and everything else. Fabulous food, fabulous. They describe it as your European cuisine with impeccable, attentive service. So that I am excited about. Day 4, we'll have breakfast in the hotel. We'll check out, and then Oceania will transfer us to the cruise terminal for embarkation, where we will be able to find our home for the month, or for the good part of the month of April, which I'm so excited about. This will be the longest cruise I've ever done. Honestly, I'm just really, really excited about it. Now, we'll get a feel of what those people that do the round the world cruises feel like when they get onto their ship before their round the world cruise. We'll do ours for 22 days and the 23 nights, or 22 nights, 23 days. So anyway, that's it. If you're a couple, 2 people in a room anyway, It's $26.99. That includes everything we've just gone over. Single rates $35.99. Now, why I'm doing this for you now, this email will get out to everybody. I'm recording this on Tuesday, the 9th, and we'll get it out to you on the 10th, because Oceana tells us that the ship's filling up and these pre-packages, apparently they're very, very limited. Very limited. They said it was only for 20 people, which is ridiculous. I mean, we've got almost 40 people going, 20 rooms. So they gave us enough rooms at the Mandarin Oriental for 2/3 of our group. So we should have enough for everybody. But one way or another, we have to know by next Tuesday, the 16th. So apologize about that. You'll see the email. We'll let you know about that. We'll help you with air as far as schedules go, or you can get your own. I know Delta's got some good schedules too. United does. There's probably Japan Air and several others, Singapore. I just, we got points with United, so I wanted to use some of that points for that. But I look forward to this. This is going to be a trip of a lifetime, I can tell you. Thank you for your business. We appreciate you so very much. This is going to be a trip that will make memories that'll last a lifetime, and it'll all start in Singapore for at least most of us. Thanks. Bye.